Uncle Howdy just did Alexa Bliss a big favor, so we'll see what's up there. We'll also check out the latest with Cody Rhodes, and another big surprise that could be on the way. Let's start things off with the latest for Alexa Bliss and her story. So, there's interesting dynamic going on here between both Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt's stories. Obviously, they appear to be back on track to reunite down the line. But at least for the time being, their stories are completely different from each other at the moment. However, the only thing that they have in common right now is that Uncle Howdy is keeping a close eye on the both of them. That's something that they both can relate to at the moment. So that's the interesting dynamic here. You've got a Raw superstar who's doing her own thing, and a SmackDown superstar who's doing his own thing as well. But you have Uncle Howdy who's appearing on both shows, and basically being the bridge that connects Alexa and Bray's stories through his appearances. So, there is no Uncle Howdy appearance on the January 13th edition of SmackDown. He was only mentioned during Bray Wyatt's promo. But fast forward a few days later, and we got another physical appearance from Uncle Howdy on the January 16th edition of Raw. Bianca Belair comes out first and talks about getting her mouth busted open by Alexa Bliss, and how she isn't scared of Alexa. So out came Alexa Bliss, who stated that Bianca is afraid of her, and how she's going to win the Royal Rumble in order to challenge Bianca Belair. But Bianca cut Alexa off and told her to forget about the Royal Rumble match, because she wanted to give her a title match at the Royal Rumble event itself. So Alexa Bliss ends up accepting Bianca's challenge and will get her title match at the Royal Rumble. They end up breaking into a brawl that heads deep into the crowd. Bianca Belair sets up 2 chairs and is ready to give Alexa Bliss a KOD through the chairs. But then smoke starts coming through one of the entryways to the arena. Uncle Howdy emerges through the passageway in the crowd and causes a big distraction to Bianca Belair. Howdy's distraction opens up the door for Alexa Bliss to escape the KOD and get the upper hand to take out Alexa Bliss. Uncle Howdy tips his hat to Alexa Bliss, and she just stays there, staring at him, unsure what to think of him and what he just did. So this was another great segment and a great usage of Uncle Howdy. He wasn't just standing on top of the entrance stage this week. He actually played a big role in the situation that was going on. And that should really impact this story in a major way. With this moment right here of saving Alexa Bliss, Uncle Howdy's basically trying to show Alexa that as much as she may be against it, she can sure benefit from his help. So maybe it's Howdy's way of using manipulation and playing mind games with Alexa Bliss. He saved her. Maybe he wants to put that pressure on her that she owes him one, or maybe he's actually trying to get on her good side again after that rough start to their relationship with each other. So although Howdy did help Alexa in this moment, can't help but wonder if there's something in it for himself. Howdy obviously appears to be a man with a big plan. He's trying to get both Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt back to their usual selves. That appears to be the plan so far. So, once he does get Alexa and Bray back to their usual selves, and maybe reunites them even, maybe that's when we'll see the next step in his plan, but he's obviously up to something and really needs Alexa Bliss for whatever it is that he's after. So, that's why he's trying to assist her. He's trying to help her because he truly does need her. Eventually, Alexa Bliss will most likely let Uncle Howdy take control, and that'll push the story forward even more. So Royal Rumble could potentially be a big night for Uncle Howdy. You have the Raw Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair now taking place at the Rumble. So does Howdy make his presence felt in Alexa Bliss's match and affects the outcome there? Then you also have the Pitch Black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, which also appears to be a good spot for Uncle Howdy to make an appearance at. So the Royal Rumble event is probably going to send both Alexa and Bray stories into whole new atmospheres. So keep a close eye on all things related to Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble event. Speaking of the Royal Rumble event, that leads to another official reveal that WWE just made. This all took place on the January 16th edition of Monday Night Raw. Over the last 3 weeks on Raw, there's been video packages focusing on Cody Rhodes' injury recovery. Well, the end of the third video gave everyone the biggest piece of information yet. Cody Rhodes revealed himself in that video that he was officially returning to WWE as a part of the Royal Rumble match. That wasn't really much of a shock to the fans because everyone expected Cody Rhodes to return at the Royal Rumble since basically last summer. And then on top of that, Cody Rhodes has been featured on all of the Royal Rumble promotional material for weeks now as well. So that was another giveaway that he'll be at the Royal Rumble. So since the cat was basically let out of the bag a long time ago, they went ahead and made it official with Cody Rhodes' announcement during that video package. Some fans have mixed reactions to Cody's announcement because obviously the Royal Rumble's legacy is to build on the mystery of having no idea who's going to show up. WWE basically shattered that element of the Royal Rumble match in 2022 when they announced a large portion of the participants and even big returns weeks in advance. So fans still have bad memories about that, but there does appear to be a method to their madness here. Take the Women's 2022 Royal Rumble match as a perfect example. They announced the Bella Twins, Mickie James, and all these other huge returns. But they did have one huge surprise that they were hiding up their sleeve, and that was Ronda Rousey. So they basically said, take these returns because we got a much bigger surprise that we don't want you to know about. So what if that's the case with the Men's 2023 Royal Rumble match? They gave us the announcement of Cody Rhodes only because they know there's a much bigger surprise in the Men's Royal Rumble match that we can't know about beforehand. Obviously, the only answer to that idea would be The Rock. WWE gave away Cody's Royal Rumble status because The Rock will be the real surprise return of the night. Now that's a real possibility right there, and it follows the method that they use for Ronda Rousey's return. Announce some other returns for everyone to focus on them, and then hit them with the actual surprise. So if The Rock does return during the Royal Rumble match, then that probably explains why Cody's participation was spoiled weeks in advance. If The Rock isn't there and there's no other big surprise, then yeah, fans are just gonna wonder why they couldn't keep Cody Rhodes' Royal Rumble status as a big mystery. That's a question right there that will be answered during the Royal Rumble match itself. But that's something to consider and think about. Did WWE announce Cody Rhodes' return in advance because there's an even bigger return that's taking place that night? That's something to really think hard about. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Alexa Bliss and Cody Rhodes? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.